Hello, hiya, it's Stephen here. It's the end of the month, end of March, and in this international break, I have had some time which I could do some housework, but I don't want to, so I have compiled the Hammers Chat Patron player ratings for March. Um, and over the next few minutes, I will show you what what the results are. So if you look at again the different methods of how I've calculated it, and this is again it's an interesting month this month because uh, there are three different winners of each of these three sections. So looking at man of the matches, Mavropanos got two man of the matches for the Man City match and the Aston Villa loss. Bowen got man of the match for our win in the Cup against Brentford, and Hermansson got the patron player rating man of the match for the win against Fulham. The scores are available there and on the slide there. As always, please pause this video if you do want to look at the figures, because some of the next few slides will have lots of figures and a couple of graphs. As you can see, if you look at the average ratings for a player every time they have played for West Ham in March, so I've also got the manager there, of course. Todibo scored the highest average ratings in the matches that he played, so 8.3 when he played. Mavropanos almost got an 8, 7.99, and Disasi at 7.3. Look at those three names over the next few slides because they kind of change. If you look at the time that people have played throughout the month, Disasi played all minutes during March. Bowen, I think, was substituted a minute before the end of one match, and the Scars and Potts only played one half of football. And Scars is an interesting one because if you look at it a bit later on, I'm going to speak about how we rated him for those 45 minutes that he played. So taking into account these playing time factors, you look at the average ratings, and it's really close at the top between Disasi and Mavropanos. Now, because Mavropanos didn't play all of the time in the Brentford match in the Cup, Disasi kind of overtakes him because Disasi had some good scores, but played longer period of time in March. So the way I calculate it, he has got Hammer of the Month in March. However, Mavropanos got two man of the matches, and Todibo actually had the highest average ratings when he over the period of time in March for West Ham. So you can take it some differently if you want, but this is how I work it out. Some of the other things that I tend to do, the player that we most agreed on in our ratings over March was Kyle Walker-Peters, and I said I'd speak about Scars again. He's the person who we most disagreed on in the 45 minutes, the 45 minutes that he played throughout in March. We kind of gave him different ratings, and that's interesting because a player who has a shorter period of time on the pitch tends to get similar types of ratings from from patrons, but the Skulls didn't this month. Obviously, I've already shown you the player with the highest rating was Mavropanos in the 1-1 draw against Man City. And the player with the lowest rating in March was Wan-Bissaka when in our defeat against Aston Villa. So there we are. They're the three different people. So Mavropanos, most man of the matches, highest average ratings to Debo, and just Disasi got the highest ratings if you take the time on the pitch into consideration. So congratulations to Disasi. The other winners of various months are also shown there, and there's only 2 more to go. Hooray! Hopefully, we stay up and we win the cup. All right, cheers, bye.